everyone, thank you for clicking on today's video. Today we are going to do another mukbang. I did one, I want to say a few weeks ago with Chick-fil-A breakfast, and I felt like you guys kind of liked it, so I would do it again because I was hungry this morning and I decided to be bad and order some McDonald's through DoorDash. So yeah, I thought I would do a little mukbang and kind of chat. I know I haven't uploaded in a while and I apologize for that. We will obviously get into it, but yeah, I thought I would show you what I got. Do you guys like my new table? This is a coffee table where the top lifts up so you can eat at it, because Cody and I actually did a lot of furniture updates to our apartment, and this is one of them. We wanted to get rid of our coffee table, and we also got rid of our kitchen table because we don't eat at it. So yeah, this is our new place to eat. It's a cheaper model, so it definitely shows like fingerprints and stuff. I need to clean it off today and see if I can get all that stuff out, and I feel like it's already starting to scratch, but it was a cheaper model. I'll buy a better like a more quality one later down the road, but I felt like for now, to just test it out, I would get like one that was only like a little over $100. So let's see what I got. I love these bags, by the way, because they have it so it has like a compartment for your drink. So I got an iced caramel mocha with no whipped cream. I'm not a big fan of whipped cream on drinks, like on coffee drinks, so I always get mine without whipped cream. Even milkshakes I don't like whipped cream on. But then I did ask for extra chocolate caramel syrup just to make it a little bit sweeter. They packed this up so nicely. We got, this is some hot cake syrup, so I did get hot cakes. Ooh, and butter. Okay, so we got, where do you put all these napkins? I got 2 hash browns, and I'll show you why in just a second. It's not just because I'm fat. I mean, I'm fat and I like to eat junk food, but there's a reason I got 2. And I got a regular sausage McMuffin. I don't get eggs for breakfast at fast food joints. I always get the breakfast sandwiches without eggs, just because the eggs gross me out. And also, I work in a nursing home where I cook, and I have to make eggs pretty much every single day, and so it has gotten so I don't necessarily like eggs anymore. Like sometimes I eat them, I crave them sometimes, but I really don't eat them very often anymore because I'm so sick of it. I really don't want to tie my hair back because I actually was in the middle of doing a try-on haul, but I'm very weird and I can't eat with my hair down. So yeah, anyway, so oh, and I got some hot cakes. Did I already say that? So I think I'll start with the hot cakes. They didn't give me a straw. Oh, hold on. I don't think she gave me a straw. Oh, yes, she did. Just kidding. I don't love McDonald's coffee, but that one's not bad. The caramel, just the regular iced caramel coffee with extra caramel in it, that one's pretty good. Also, I'm like, I have this new sports bra. We went to like a Old Navy outlet and I got it for really cheap, but I took the pads out because I don't like it. I don't like pads in my sports bras, but it makes it so I have to like frig around with the thing all the time. Okay, actually, you know what? Since these are sweeter, I'll start with the savory stuff first. So the reason why I get 2 hash browns is because I always put a hash brown on my breakfast sandwich. I think this just makes the sandwich delicious. So if you haven't tried hash brown on your breakfast sandwich at McDonald's, give it a try. So I haven't uploaded in a while, and you know what? I am not even going to make excuses. I do appreciate, like, I used to get a lot of comments asking where I am or when I'm going to film again, and I appreciate this time around that you guys kind of gave me that space, because here's the thing, and I don't mean to say this to be rude, so I don't want anyone to like get offended by this, but YouTube is just not my job. YouTube is literally just a hobby. I do not make any bit of money on YouTube. I cannot monetize my videos because they changed it that I have to have like 1,000 subscribers or something, and so I make no money from YouTube whatsoever. It is just a hobby of mine, and I love doing YouTube, but I also have other priorities right now that YouTube really has been taking a back burner. hopefully, as work calms down, we are, I think, hiring someone new for the part-time position, and I think that will help. Hopefully, as work calms down, I'll have more motivation to film, and also after the wedding, hopefully, I will have more time to film, because wedding planning has been so stressful, and it takes up a lot of my time. And also, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't filmed a lot because I've had a new addiction to Sims, and I've always been obsessed with Sims, but lately it's like I have to play every single day, okay? I at least have to play a couple hours every single day. I really am thinking about making like a side channel just to try it out, to do sim videos, because I watched Little Simsy on YouTube now. I'll have her channel linked down below, and I am obsessed with watching her. I could watch her all day. And I'm like, maybe I should try out something like this, because I play Sims all the time. I cannot build worth shit like some people can, but I don't know. It's just a thought of mine. I have these ideas a lot. I'm going to take a bite. Yeah. It's so good. Usually I just get the sandwich and the hash brown, but for some reason when I do these mukbangs, I feel like I need to order more food. Like, I can't just eat a breakfast sandwich. So, wedding planning. We are coming up. We are less than 4 months away from the wedding. I feel like there's still so much to do. We no longer have an officiant, which I'll get into. And I just keep thinking that I have so much to do, but I feel like I don't have so much to do, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I have more, I feel like I have less to do than I think I do, but I keep wanting to just keep plugging away at making sure I have enough decorations. I do need to still pick out a veil and also like hairpiece. I did buy my bridesmaids hair pieces for the wedding, which I haven't even told them about yet. I should probably tell them. I bought my bridesmaids hair pieces. I bought them off of Etsy. I want to do a whole video about wedding planning and like showing you guys everything I got and where I got it. So if you guys want to see a video like that, please let me know. I would love to do that. It's just, I never know if you guys want to see wedding videos, and you guys never responded. Do you guys want to see a wedding Q&A? Because I really, a wedding planning Q&A, because I really would like to do that if you guys want it. And then after the wedding, Cody and I will do a actual wedding Q&A where you guys could ask us questions about the actual wedding, and we'll talk about that and also go over how much we spent on the wedding. So yeah, if you guys want to see something like that, let me know. But we lost our officiant. So we had originally asked Cody's uncle, who is a pastor, because Cody originally wanted to ask his old youth pastor. However, Dylan, his brother, is using the youth pastor. And so Cody was too afraid to use the youth pastor because he didn't want to copy them. Because here's the thing. And this is something I've wanted to talk about like in my wedding planning video, but since I've never filmed one, I've never really talked about it. Cody and I are getting married like just a little over a month after his brother, and that was something that we had planned without the intent of like we didn't do it maliciously or anything. We literally just went to see this venue that we really liked, and she had told us they had the last 2 weekends of October open, and we just chose one of them. And we didn't choose, she had October 23rd and October 30th open, and we didn't choose October 30th. Now I kind of wish we had, but the reason why we didn't is because the venue lady was going on and on how she's always wanted a Halloween wedding, and so we felt like if we did October 30th, we would have to do a Halloween wedding, and we didn't want to. So we chose October 23rd. And his brother is getting married September 18th. We honestly talked about, we originally wanted to get married in November, but the venue we chose is an outdoor venue, and she isn't open in November. She said she would consider it, but we decided to just go with the dates that she already, like, she's open for. And another thing I want to talk about in the wedding planning is, you know, looking at multiple venues before you choose one. We did not. And so if we had and we really thought it through, I think we would have chose a different date. But our main thing was we didn't want to wait that long to get married, because Cody and I are actually a lot older than his brother and his fiance, I think. Actually, I think her and I might be the same age. But Cody is like how much older is he than Dylan? I think he's like 6 years older than him. And so we're more ready for the stuff that happens after the wedding. Like, we want kids soon. Like, we're planning on trying next year, actually. Like, we go to Disney for our honeymoon next May, and I think after that we would want to start trying to have a baby. And so we didn't want to wait until 22 because of that, because I just turned 28 last month. Not even last month. Today's July 1st, like a month and a half ago. And in my brain, I'm thinking like I'm running out of time. And I know that's not true. People have babies, you know, well after their 20s. But for me, in my, like, what I had envisioned for my life, I just really want to have my first kid by the time I'm 30. And so I kind of felt like my time is running out. So that was my main reason for not wanting to wait. Our two main things is we wanted to either get married November of this year or May of next year. Like, that was our two ideas. And so we decided October, and the issue with that, and one of my biggest regrets, is planning a wedding so close to theirs, because this whole time I have felt that we were in competition. I know we're not, but in my brain, I'm constantly comparing what our wedding is going to be like compared to theirs. And the thing is, I know that their wedding is probably going to look prettier than mine, because their budget might be different than ours. They chose this beautiful place. I wish I had just gone with that place, maybe just later. But I wish I had just chosen that place, or chosen a place kind of like theirs. Like theirs, they're going to be able to stay on property. It's a beautiful barn and all that. My venue is still really pretty. Where we are going to get married is right in front of this beautiful stream. It's going to be gorgeous. I know that. I know it's going to be pretty. And I know all the things I'm envisioning is going to happen. And I know on my wedding day, it's going to be beautiful. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but I cry a lot about this whole wedding planning thing, and I've never really voiced this stuff before to you guys, so. But yeah, that is so back to the officiant story. So Cody didn't ask his youth pastor at the time because he didn't want to copy. So he had asked his uncle, who is a pastor, and at first he said yes, and he wanted to meet with us, which was hard for us to plan. Like, he wanted us to like go out to dinner and discuss it, and it was hard for us to plan that just because he lives farther away from Cody and I, and our work schedules right now are so crazy because both of our jobs right now are so short-staffed that, you know, Cody used to get every weekend off. Now he's not. He's like lucky to get one of the days of the weekend off, and I get every other weekend off. But my schedule's totally off whack. Like, yesterday I worked 9 to 5:30, and tomorrow I work 9 to 5:30, but then I work from 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It's like my schedule is not the same as it used to be. I used to have a pretty consistent schedule. And so it was so hard to come up with that. And then his uncle brought up that he wanted us to do 8 weeks of premarital counseling. We were not against premarital counseling, but we definitely knew we could not do 8 weeks, and we also had never heard of anyone doing 8 weeks. I was open to maybe doing like 1 or 2 sessions, maybe, but 8 weeks was going to be really hard for our work schedules. It didn't sound like anything he was willing to do on like Zoom or anything, and to be honest with you guys, I talk a lot on my channel because I'm comfortable, and also I'm by myself right now. But I'm actually really an antisocial person, and I'm very shy. When I'm around Cody's family, I rarely talk. Like, that's just the kind of person I am. I'm very shy and just very quiet. And I would have felt uncomfortable doing premarital counseling with his uncle just because it's one of Cody's family members, so I feel like they shouldn't be doing our premarital counseling. And, you know, you're going to be talking about stuff like your sex life and all of that. So, and also just, I knew that, and I said it to Cody in the beginning, if him and I need to talk about our relationship, we need to talk, like, I'm going to be more open and I'm going to talk more freely about it if it's just him and I. Sorry, I always do this. I don't eat. Cody had said to him that we just didn't see that we could do that. And basically that's how it kind of ended. So he's not going to be doing our wedding. And Cody did end up messaging his youth pastor, and we just haven't heard back. But this week is like Vacation Bible Study. Is that what it's called? No, Vacation Bible School. Right? Okay. Anyways, at his church, so I think he's just really busy. Worst comes to worst, I can have my brother marry us. The thing is that Cody comes from a religious background, and so he wants a religious ceremony. Like, he wants prayers, and we want to do instead of doing unity sand, we're actually going to be doing the cord of 3 strand ceremony, because there's a Bible verse that says a cord of 3 strands is never broken or something. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that, but basically you braid 3 ropes, and 1 rope represents the bride, one rope represents the groom, and 1 represents God. And you braid the ropes, and I just ordered something off Etsy that's going to be really pretty, and then we can hang it. And so I know he wants a religious ceremony, so it's hard to, you know, decide whether or not we want to go the route of having my brother do it, because my brother's not a religious person. He said he could try, but I don't know. It's just really hard because it's like, that was one thing we didn't have to worry about, and then this happened, and now it's like, the officiant is like one of the most important parts of the wedding. Like, that's the most, like, yeah, there's the party afterwards, and that's gonna be fun, but we actually have to get married, you know what I mean? So that's been stressful, and I've been trying my best to just trust Cody with that task, but I am very, like, constantly nagging him, like, have you messaged this person? Have you messaged this person? So, yeah. I don't know, it sucks because I actually really wanted the uncle to do it, but there was no way we could do 8 weeks of premarital counseling. Oh my god. Cody, him and I always, like, tease each other, because if we have the day off and the other person's at work, sometimes we go to DoorDash and the other person's like, oh my god, you ordered it without me? And he actually ordered McDonald's for lunch yesterday, and I was like, you ordered it without me? So I ordered it today without him. So the state of Maine, no, well, yeah, it's a state, but, so Maine's state of emergency actually ended today. I don't know, I want to know, I'm curious how your guys' states are doing. Our state of emergency has ended. They had the last, COVID, like, press conference with the CDC yesterday, and, the guy got, like, really choked up or something. I didn't watch it, but I heard a little bit about it on the radio this morning when I took Cody to work. And so, with that, Maine has also started today the plastic bag ban. So, I want to know if your guys' states do this. So, no longer can grocery stores or like other places offer plastic bags. I think they can charge you for bags. I'm not 100% sure on that. So you have to bring your own bags if you go grocery shopping now. I just placed a Walmart order, so I'm curious how that's going to work. I think I have to bring bags and then they pack the stuff into the bags for me or something. I'm not really sure. But I did order a bunch of reusable bags from Amazon, and they seem pretty okay quality, so I can have them linked down below if you guys are looking for some reusable bags. It was like a set of 10 for not that much money, I don't think. Maybe $20, I don't know. But they seem pretty good quality, so but at my job, because I work in a nursing home, we do still have to wear masks. If you're fully vaccinated, you no longer have to wear a shield. So I don't wear a shield anymore because I did get vaccinated. I got the Johnson & Johnson shot. Cody has 1 more week. He got the Moderna shot, and he got his 2nd shot last week. He has 1 more week, and then he no longer has to wear a mask at his job. I don't know when we'll stop wearing masks at work, but where we work in a nursing home, we still have to wear them because we're going to be behind like everyone else. Oh yeah. I actually kind of love McDonald's pancakes, okay? I'm like drawing a blank on what else I want to talk about. I knew I wanted to update on like why I haven't been posting and like the wedding. It's not necessarily that I stress out. Like, I know the wedding's gonna be pretty, but I just keep thinking, like, do I even have enough decorations? That's my biggest thing. It's like, I'm worried the day will come and I'm gonna be like, I have nothing. But we're getting married outside towards the end of October. And I just think, in Maine, by the way, which is one of the prettiest states in the fall. So I just think the beauty of being like outside in the fall is just going to be so beautiful. So we did get invitations. I think I talked about that last week. I have to keep working on my address labels. I need addresses from my mom because I'm sending those out like soon. Like this month I want them sent out. So by the way, speaking of the state of emergency, I have to talk about this, okay? Our governor in Maine has put out a sweepstakes, okay? I think it's so dumb. But of course I'm not stupid, so I signed up for it. If you've been vaccinated, you can sign up into this lottery where you could win. It's like the jackpot is $1 per person that's been vaccinated. So now I think it's up to like $1 million. It was at like $800,000 or something. You guys, dumbest thing I've ever heard of. But I'm not stupid, so of course I signed up to try to win, because what if I won, right? But like, seriously, it just is like, excuse me? Listen, I am not hating on anyone who is on unemployment. Okay? Or for anyone who chose not to work during the pandemic. If I could have, I wouldn't have either. But our governor has signed something that, like, because you know how the unemployment people, at least in my state, I don't know if it's the whole country, they were getting an extra $300 a week. And since that's still going till September, it's making it so there's every place is looking for work. Like, no one wants to work. And that's just, I hate to say it, I know I get hate, but whatever. So, she has signed something that if you get a full-time job, I think it's a full-time job or just job. I think it's a full-time job. When you're there for 8 weeks, they will pay you a bonus of $1,500 or something. I don't doubt that that's a bad idea, but it just makes me want to say, what about us who worked through the pandemic? Like, I worked in a nursing home this entire time, and it's like, where's my bonus? You know what I mean? Not to mention, my company pays their employees shit for wages, so, which they are trying to fix, but, yeah. So then my thing is, this whole sweepstakes thing, if they have that money, why don't they just take that money and give it out to people? Or instead of one person winning all of the money, why not pick multiple winners to win, hell, just like $5,000 or something? You know what I mean? I don't know. I know this is like, let me get off my pedestal. But I did make the joke to my sister. I said, my luck, I would win. And then they'd call me wanting like a news segment, picture in the paper, all that. And me and my antisocialness, I would just say to them, yeah, just go to the next person. Because I don't want any of that. So anyways, I'm getting full. And also I have a broken tooth up here. And it's starting to go loose, like I've noticed. So I think I'm going to end. I know I haven't finished my food. But I also really need to get back to filming a try-on haul. So I am sorry this video was all over the place, but I just wanted to catch up. So if you guys like this video and you want to see more mukbangs on my channel, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and let me know where you want me to eat next. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, then please do. You can just go and click that little red thing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.